Welcome to our video on 18 controversial development projects in the Florida Keys, where we'll explore the intersection of growth and conservation in one of the most unique ecosystems in the world. From the bustling Stock Island Marina Village to the ambitious expansion of Key West International Airport, we'll delve into projects that have sparked debate among residents, environmentalists, and developers alike. Join us as we examine how these developments are shaping the future of the Florida Keys, and the varying perspectives surrounding their impact on local communities and wildlife. Let's dive into the complex world of development in Paradise. 1. Stock Island Marina Village. Stock Island Marina Village has become a focal point of debate among residents and environmentalists. It's a development project that's aimed at boosting tourism by expanding marina facilities. Many argue that such expansions could lead to more boat traffic, potentially harming local marine life. On the other hand, supporters believe it will create jobs and stimulate the local economy. The challenge lies in balancing economic growth with environmental preservation. Residents are torn between the promise of prosperity and the fear of losing the island's natural charm. 2. Coral Reef Commons, Key Largo. Coral Reef Commons in Key Largo has sparked significant controversy due to its potential impact on local ecosystems. The project involves developing a large area that hosts diverse flora and fauna, including endangered species. Critics argue that this could lead to habitat loss and environmental degradation. Proponents, however, point to the economic benefits and the potential for new housing and retail spaces. This development has become a symbol of the ongoing struggle between conservation efforts and economic interests in the Keys. 3. Truman Waterfront Park, Key West. Truman Waterfront Park in Key West has been a contentious project since its inception. The park aims to provide recreational spaces for locals and tourists alike. While many see this as a positive development, others worry about the increased foot traffic and potential environmental impacts. The historic significance of the area adds another layer of complexity, as preservationists seek to protect it. The project highlights the tension between modernization and maintaining cultural heritage. As debates continue, the future of the park remains uncertain. 4. Safe Harbor Development, Stock Island. Safe Harbor Development on Stock Island is a project that aims to transform the area into a bustling hub of activity. The development promises new residential and commercial spaces, which supporters argue will bring much-needed economic growth. However, detractors voice concerns about overdevelopment and the strain on local resources. The community is divided, with some seeing the potential for revitalization and others fearing the loss of the island's unique identity. This project underscores the complex dynamics of development in the Florida Keys. 5. Key West International Airport Expansion. The expansion of Key West International Airport is a project that has stirred significant debate. Proponents argue that expanding the airport will accommodate more visitors, boosting tourism and the local economy. Critics, however, are concerned about increased noise pollution and the environmental impact of more flights. The project also raises questions about the capacity of local infrastructure to handle an influx of tourists. As discussions continue, the expansion remains a contentious issue, highlighting the challenges of balancing growth with quality of life. 6. Marathon's Boot Key Harbor Development. Marathon's Boot Key Harbor Development is a project aimed at revitalizing the area through new housing and commercial spaces. Supporters believe it will bring economic opportunities and enhance the community's appeal. However, environmentalists are concerned about potential impacts on the harbor's delicate ecosystem. The project has sparked a debate about sustainable development and the need to protect natural resources. As the community grapples with these issues, the development remains a hot topic in Marathon. 7. Little Palm Island Resort Renovation. The renovation of Little Palm Island Resort has been met with mixed reactions from locals and environmentalists. The project aims to upgrade facilities and attract more high-end tourists. While some see this as a positive change, others worry about the environmental impact and the exclusivity it may bring. The resort's location in a sensitive ecological area raises concerns about potential damage to local wildlife. This renovation underscores the ongoing tension between luxury tourism and environmental stewardship in the Keys. 8. Key Largo Wastewater Treatment Plant Expansion. The expansion of Key Largo's wastewater treatment plant is a project with significant environmental implications. Proponents argue that the expansion is necessary to handle the growing population and prevent pollution. Critics, however, are concerned about the potential for increased waste and its impact on the surrounding environment. The project highlights the challenges of managing infrastructure in a rapidly growing area. As the community debates the merits of the expansion, the need for sustainable solutions becomes increasingly apparent. 9. Big Pine Keys Deer Habitat Development. Big Pine Keys deer habitat development has become a controversial topic due to its potential impact on the endangered key deer population. The project involves developing land that serves as a critical habitat for these deer. Environmentalists argue that the development could threaten the survival of the species. Supporters, however, believe it will bring economic benefits and new opportunities for the community. This development highlights the ongoing struggle between conservation efforts and economic growth in the Florida Keys. 10. Sugarloaf Keys RV Resort Expansion. The expansion of Sugarloaf Keys RV Resort is a project that has sparked debate among residents and environmentalists. The resort aims to accommodate more visitors, which supporters argue will boost local tourism. Critics, however, are concerned about the environmental impact and the strain on local resources. The project raises questions about sustainable tourism and the need to protect the Keys' natural beauty. As discussions continue, the expansion remains a contentious issue in Sugarloaf Key. 11. Taverniers Ocean Point Development. Taverniers Ocean Point Development is a project that has divided the community. The development promises new housing and commercial spaces, which supporters argue will stimulate the local economy. Critics, however, are concerned about overdevelopment and the potential impact on the area's natural environment. The project highlights the challenges of balancing economic growth with environmental preservation. As the community debates the merits of the development, the future of Tavernier hangs in the balance. 12. Key West's Bight Marina Expansion. The expansion of Key West's Bight Marina is a project that has drawn both support and criticism. Supporters argue that expanding the marina will accommodate more boats and boost tourism. Critics, however, are concerned about increased boat traffic and its impact on local marine life. The project raises questions about sustainable development and the need to protect the Keys' unique ecosystems. As discussions continue, the expansion remains a contentious issue in Key West. 13. Marathon's Coconut Cay Resort. Marathon's Coconut Cay Resort is a development project that aims to attract more tourists to the area. Supporters believe it will bring economic benefits and new opportunities for the community. Critics, however, are concerned about the environmental impact and the potential for overdevelopment. The project highlights the challenges of balancing tourism with environmental preservation. As the community debates the merits of the resort, the future of Marathon remains uncertain. 14. Key Largo's Calusa Cove Development. Key Largo's Calusa Cove development is a project that has sparked significant debate. The development promises new housing and commercial spaces, which supporters argue will stimulate the local economy. Critics, however, are concerned about overdevelopment and the potential impact on the area's natural environment. The project raises questions about sustainable development and the need to protect the Keys' unique ecosystems. As the community debates the merits of the development, the future of Key Largo hangs in the balance. 15. Big Coppitt Keys Affordable Housing Project. The Big Coppitt Keys Affordable Housing Project is a development aimed at addressing the housing shortage in the area. Supporters argue that it will provide much-needed housing for local residents. Critics, however, are concerned about the environmental impact and the potential for overdevelopment. The project highlights the challenges of balancing housing needs with environmental preservation. As discussions continue, the project remains a contentious issue in Big Coppitt Key. 16. Key West's historic seaport development. Key West's historic seaport development is a project that has drawn both support and criticism. Supporters argue that the development will revitalize the area and attract more tourists. Critics, however, are concerned about the impact on the area's historic character and the potential for overdevelopment. The project raises questions about sustainable development and the need to preserve the Key's cultural heritage. As discussions continue, the development remains a contentious issue in Key West. 17. Islamorada's Founders Park expansion. Islamorada's Founders Park expansion is a project aimed at enhancing recreational facilities for locals and tourists. Supporters believe it will bring economic benefits and new opportunities for the community. Critics, however, are concerned about the environmental impact and the potential for overdevelopment. The project highlights the challenges of balancing recreation with environmental preservation. As the community debates the merits of the expansion, the future of Islamorada remains uncertain. 18. Marathon's Crane Point Hammock Development. Marathon's Crane Point Hammock Development is a project that has sparked significant debate. The development promises new housing and commercial spaces, which supporters argue will stimulate the local economy. Critics, however, are concerned about overdevelopment and the potential impact on the area's natural environment. The project raises questions about sustainable development and the need to protect the Key's unique ecosystems. As the community debates the merits of the development, the future of Marathon hangs in the balance.